top of the back and then roll down just past the sternum. Keep your butt on the ground, keep your head leverage in back. You're going to do 10 rolls in the upper back. Hand supported in the head, or head supported in the hands, smoothing out the back of your shoulder. So at this stage of the game, you just line over the tight spots in the back of your shoulder. As you progress, you'll be able to roll up and down the shoulder blade. But for now, yeah, we just sit on that tight spot here. 10 breaths on that tight spot. Armpit on the roller, and then you pulling the arm up over the back of your head, trying to get as much range of motion through that arm as possible. About 10 reps will do it. We've got the roller on the front of the shoulder, and we're rolling back and forth, putting as much pressure down into that shoulder as possible. Remember to keep the hips stacked over the knees to keep the pressure down into your shoulder. About 10 rolls per shoulder. So you've got your ankle on your knee. You're finding the spots. If there's a really intense spot, stay on that spot, sit on it, breathe through it a couple of times. And if you can, roll and get as much coverage as you can in that area. About 10 rolls again will do the trick. Here we're targeting the hip flexor, so we've got the roller on the front of the hip flexor, that ropey attachment at the top of your hip, and we're rolling up and down on either hip. Okay, so we're rolling up and down the thigh, yeah, the front of the thigh. Stretching all the way down, all the way up. And we're doing about 10 releases on the thigh. Roller on the inside of the knee, roll below the knee, above the knee, really targeting that ACL muscle down the inside of the knee, yeah? Rolling just below and above the knee, yeah? Up and down that ankle, yeah? What you can do is flex the toe up as you roll up, yeah? You feel that? So as you flex the toe up, you create the muscle to go into a lengthened position. And you do obviously both ankles. Your head back, push your bum up in the air, push one heel flat on the ground, the other knee bends. Push your heel into the ground, 1, 2, 3, change, 2, 2, 3. Push your head back, push strong through your shoulders, and you're gonna do 20 alternates on the legs, yeah, with a 3-second pause on each leg. Bend the back knee, lean forward, feel the stretch in the hips, push back, stretch the hips with the stretch at the back. Stretch your hips by leaning forward. You'll feel your front ankle also stretching. Push your back leg out. And so we're going to do 10 reps per leg. Locked. Push the bands down. Lift the arms up. Pull the bands down. Keep the elbows locked. As you become more progressive at this, you'll be able to lower your legs closer and closer to the ground, but you must make sure that the lower back is pressing into the floor. Really tight abs, yeah? So you're looking at 10 minimum up to 20 repetitions. So crab walks, pull the elbows nice and back, stick your bum back, looking ahead, and crab walk about 5 meters to one side and then 5 meters to the other side, yeah? Push down, reach forward, pull back, pull that shoulder right back at there. Pause, 1, 2 at the pull, release forward, pull back, 1, 2 at the pull, 10 upwards to 20 pulls per arm, per lunge leg. So you got the booty band around the knees, you're pulling your knees out, you got your heels raised up to give you a much better squat pattern. You go as deep as you can, really getting those hips as low down as you can go, yeah? The fuller the range of motion, the better muscle recruitment you're gonna get. You can do a minimum of 10 reps, and you're gonna build it up to 20 reps, yeah? The feet a little bit away from the wall, push the lower back flat into the wall, push your elbows into the wall. Keep your elbows in contact with the wall and curl your arms up to feel your biceps working. Your shoulders are working because you're keeping your shoulders back. Your abs are working because you're pushing your lower back flat into the ground, into the wall, yeah? And you're going to do a minimum of 10, working it upwards towards the 20 rep range. Bicep press, you got the band overhead. Push your arms straight overhead. Lock, tuck your pelvis up and under. Take your arms behind your head. Push up, lock your elbows and press that band as high up over your head. Finish it off with a really big press overhead, yeah? Press strong overhead, yeah? And you're going to do 5 to 10 reps of this one because the band's a little bit tighter.